Okay, hello everybody. I'm Sadie, and I'm about to make a white balloon shirt dress with the drawstring at the bottom, collar, big sleeves. I'm gonna cut it out and show you how. I don't use patterns, paper, nothing. It's just in my head to cut. I learned how to sew at 9 years old. By the time I was 13, I was doing the works and on from there. And I'm about to get to showing you how I cut it out without pattern or nothing. So we're gonna get started. When you're making a dress that's wide at the bottom like this, you have to cut it like this, a little angle like that, so the size of it won't be pointed out. Yes. So you cut off in a tilt from your sides. In a cut off like that. I have to cut it a little more because if you can see, make sure everything is shaped. Wait y'all, I gotta get my other set. Told you I was coming back. I had to get my smooth cutting scissors because I like everything cut perfect. All right, I got the dress cut out. Got the dress part cut out now. You see it? The cut of where the sleeve gonna go, that little dot right there is where I start the pocket at. You got your front cut, and your back cut. And your shoulder. Okay, that part is finished. Now I'm about to cut the sleeves. Okay, now I'm getting ready to cut the sleeves. And since the fabric is on a double fold, I got to unfold it and use one fold of the fabric. Okay, I'm gonna measure my arms, take my measuring tape, and measure how long I want the sleeve. Okay, I'm back, and I'm about to show you all the pieces that I cut out to make this dress. But before I do that, let me explain to you. My company is Buckshotz Fashion, and the reason why I named my company that is because it's old time, vintage. And a lot of people be talking about vintage, but vintage, let me explain to you what the meaning of vintage. Just like my company name, I was given that nickname as a little bitty girl, and I call it vintage. And vintage is old time. Back in the day, they didn't have such things as patterns and all that. They just, out of their head, cut out something. My grandmother, and we have pictures to prove it, my great-great-grandmother took sacks, like the potato sacks, and just made a dress. Didn't have a pattern or nothing. When she finished and you put it on, it was, oh, wow, that is beautiful. So that's what vintage is. Vintage is old time. Old time. So I'm about to show you all the pieces that I cut out. Okay, all right. This the front of the dress. That's the front of the dress. See the long neck cut. This the back of the dress. Short neck cut. Okay, this the sleeve. That's the little square piece I told you that I'm gonna put in the front of the dress because I want to split down the front of the dress right there. A split. Okay, that's that little square piece. That's the pockets on the side. This piece here is the collar. And that piece next to it is the string that's gonna go in the bottom of the dress to really make it look like a bag. So I'm gonna come back to you. This is what you call vintage. Vintage clothes. That's the kind of sewing I like to do. Look at a picture. All the time I look at a picture and boom, I can make it. If I something on that look of whatever picture I'm looking at, and it's a hard part that I can't get, I study the picture and put it in my head. If it gets so till I just can't get it, then I'll go find a pattern that's close to that. How you make that look like that? And I study that pattern guide. I don't buy the pattern, I study the guide of the pattern. And that's how it come out. So most of everything I make is vintage. Vintage. And really, if you was to buy that kind of stuff, you would have to pay. See, Versace and Louis Vuitton and all that, that's not vintage, but yet people pay thousands of dollars for that. But old Reptile vintage is one of a kind. One of a kind. But then I look at pictures of stuff I like. Oh, I like that. But I'm not going to make it exactly like that. I'm going to put my own touch to it. But it's based on that picture I saw. And just about everything I wear, I make it. Because I can sew. And sewing saves you a lot of money. So that's all my pieces. And I'm going to come back. That's my scrap. All the material I got left. And I'm going to come back to you once I done put the pieces together. I'm going to put the pieces together. And then I'm going to come back with the whole finished touch. Okay, y'all. I finished the bag dress. And this is it. The collar. The balloon drawstring, and it's a balloon fit. And the sleeve, big old sleeve. And when I wear it, I take and fold the sleeves up. You can fold the sleeves up. That's it. Make the sleeves fold. The sleeves fold, the balloon dress, and I got pockets on the side, pockets, and you wear the sleeves folded up. That's it.